Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Spawn Nudie. I'm Spontaneous One. Welcome back to another pack opening. Yes, I know, it's the D&D set. I might have bought, I don't want to say too many of these. Personally, like, there's not such thing as too many magic cards. There is, but like, so a lot of these videos are just going to be me opening the D&D set. And there's going to be some other pack openings, like, it's going to be a secret. This is a beautiful, it almost looks like Soul Ring. I actually really like that full art. But so these pack openings, I really just enjoy doing them. Also the Tokens of Wolf. And D&D set's one of my favorites. So, oh my goodness. So the last pack video, I actually opened this and got the exact same one. So now I have two of these. I guess I'll have to find something to do with the other. Let's get right into this pack. Starting off, we got a beautiful island. The next one is Evolving Wilds, but is the special, not full art, but the, like, dungeon model. If you don't know what Evolving Wilds does, it's a land, you tap it, you sacrifice it, you get a basic land card battlefield tapped, then you shuffle your library. It's just a good general mana searching. If you're playing more than one color, it's good for mana fixing. If you're playing one color, it's just a good way to, like, make your deck smaller. If you don't necessarily need a land. I think the dungeon models are really cool. Like, I think that's a beautiful land. It's not not land. Well, it technically is a land, but just a beautiful card. Potion of Healing. 1 generic, 1 white artifact. Potion of Healing enters the battlefield. Draw a card. Pay 1 white, tap, sacrifice it. You gain 3 health. I like that. There's better cards, because there are instances that are the exact same cost. Like 1 generic, 1 white. I cannot think what it's called right now. I could actually find it, but it'd be weird. So, it's a spell. It's an instant. 1 generic, 1 white. You gain 3 life, draw a card. It's that, but this could be done over multiple turns. And yes, it technically costs more because you pay an extra white. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. There you go. Celestial Unicorn. 2 generic, 1 white, 3, 2 Unicorn. When you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Celestial Unicorn. Not a bad card. It could be fun in a life gain deck. I play stuff like that in a life gain deck. Priest of the Ancient Lore. 2 generic, 1 white, 2/1 Dwarf Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Gaining 1 life's not bad. Drawing the card makes it worth it, because you usually do, like, there's a pretty good generic card. It's an elf, 1 generic, 1 green, 1/1, enters the battlefield, draw a card. That's a pretty decent staple. And this, you pay 1 more, you gain a life. And it'd be very good for ETB. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Land, as it enters the battlefield, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. Temple of the Dragon Queen enters the battlefield tapped unless you reveal a dragon this way, or you control a dragon. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. It's good for mana fixing. And if you're running a dragon tribal, which this set's good for dragon tribal, I'm not even gonna lie, it could just really help. Speaking of dragons, Green Dragon. 4 generic, 2 green, 4/4 dragon, flying, poison breath. When Green Dragon enters the battlefield, until next turn, till end of turn, excuse me. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, destroy it. It theoretically gives all your cards death touch, but then if you do, like, burn, like Magic Missile, pay 1 generic, 2 red, deals 3 damage, divided by 1, 2, or 3, depending on how many targets you do. If you had this on the field, play Magic Missile, you just killed 3 cards. It just makes it very useful, because it doesn't necessarily, like, have to be combat damage. It's just damage. Dragon Disciple. 1 generic, 1 white, Human Monk, 1/3. As it enters the battlefield, reveal a dragon card from your hand. If you do, or if you control a dragon, Dragon Disciple enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Dragons you control have Ward 1. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 1. So, I think the ward is the reason you could run it. Yes, it getting a 1/1 counter is a good bonus, but it's more of an early game card. I'd personally just run it for the Ward 1. So if someone's trying to mess with your dragons, murder now costs 4, which is an inconvenience. That's about it. Baneful Beholder. 4 generic, 3 black, 6/5 Beholder. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. Each opponent sacrifices an enchantment, which is anti-magic cone. Fear Ray. Creatures you control gain menace until end of turn, which menace makes it where to block that creature it takes 2 or more creatures. I think Fear Ray is personally better unless they have a pesky enchantment they just want to destroy, but there's cheaper ways to destroy them. Giving your creatures menace could mean you swing out that turn and win the game. I have 2 more cards after my rare. That's good. Werewolf Pack Leader. 2 green, 3/3, human werewolf. Pack Tactics. When Werewolf Pack Leader attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, draw a card. So, it attacks and you swing with another 3/3, that's 6. You draw a card pretty much with swinging 2 creatures. Pay 3 and 1 green. Until end of turn, Pack Leader has pace, power, and toughness of 3/5, gains trample, and isn't a human, which being a human werewolf, it just makes it a werewolf. The next card is also rare. That's kind of interesting. Paladin class. 1 white. It's an enchantment, and it's one of the classes, which is a very interesting kind of enchantment that they've added. You pay 1 white. Spells your opponent casts during your turn cost 1 more to cast, which is kind of like Ward, but not as good. It's only on your turn. Pay 3 to level. Pay 2 generic 1 white to make it level 2. Creatures you control get +1/+1, and pay 4 generic 1 white for level 3. Whenever you attack until next turn, target attacking creatures get +1/+1 for each other attacking creature and gain double strike. So for the Paladin class, you kind of want to do this at the end of your turn, or like when you're swinging out, because +1/+1 for each other attacking creature is dumb. And then double strike just doubles the damage. This would be a very good combination with like green to get that trample. Last card, not as impressive as Paladin class. Now Hunter. 1 generic, 1 green, 2/2 now. People pronounce it differently. I just say now. If you disagree, tell me about it. You can write it down on how to pronounce it better. I'm sorry. That's about the best. Or you can find me on Twitch and then tell me there. That's not a shameless plug, I swear. Pack Tactics. Whenever Now Hunter attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, put a 1/1 counter on it. So that wouldn't be a bad combination with like Werewolf Pack Leader. It could be pretty interesting. I don't really see playing it, but it could be a good additional card. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you kind of like my setup. It's going to change a little bit. I know you see the Santa thing. Don't worry about it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys. Bye.